example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean,
touchdown, Nittany Lions! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver comes in motion. He leaves it with the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Smith. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Back to pass, it's Aller. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Reynolds. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Singleton. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Penn State.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll try to get outside. Got a little space. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Nittany Lions will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've moved it into scoring territory, first and 10 from the 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point was good.
That makes the score Penn State 14, Ohio State 0.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half.
Penn State.
On the ready? Spire! Shut him on this drive, boys!
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Takes a hit as he fires.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Fourth down coming up.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Sayin. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. You have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that. As a coordinator and play caller, you can call that route all day.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quickly complete. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Finds his tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass, it's Sayin. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Allard. Fires to the middle. Got him in the open. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Off the play fake on first down. He uncorks one deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They want that clock to run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Slings it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
The give to the back. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Penn State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
How nice is it for the quarterback knowing he's got a tight end that can get down the field vertically on the corner route? You know, if you just put it anywhere near this guy with his long arms, he's going to pluck the football. He did it right there.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of
Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
And it's good, and now the defense will try to hang on to this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Man, it's nice to have a weapon like that. A receiver playing running back. A guy that you feel so comfortable with that you can slip him out of the backfield, let him run that angle. He sticks his foot in the ground, creates separation, and makes a big play for this offense. Nice versatility by the running back.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Boom. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Well, they're running 4 verticals down the field.